Keep going back!
How are you? I am Eli Johnson with POCculture.com, and I'm here with
Colleen O'Shaughnessey. I play the voice of Tails.
And this is the third film, but not your third outing with Tails. How did you find, when did you feel like you found the voice of Tails? When did you feel like you really locked into this character? Was it during the films or was it during the games?
So when I first auditioned for Tails, it was for Sonic Boom. So I really feel like while we were working on that show is where I really got into the groove of him, for sure. And the games too, but the games, it's different because all you have are your lines. You don't have as much interaction with other characters. So I feel like Sonic Boom really, for sure, locked it in. And we all got to record together, which is a gift. So it was, and the writing was brilliant and whatever. And then here, this is like a whole new, like a different timeline for Tails. So I learned a lot about him in this epic film. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. And you touched on two things I actually wanted to touch on. So you read my mind.
Okay, good.
So the first one being, this is a different timeline for Tails. And for the characters, would you be interested in doing a Tails spin-off if the opportunity arose?
Are you kidding? Absolutely. I would love that. And I would love, I want to know more about his origin story and where he came from. And that would be, yes, please.
And also the differences between recording for games and film. You said you were able to do things as a group. Which method do you prefer more?
Absolutely. Give me a group record always. It's just to be able to work off your fellow actors. Because as a voice actor, you don't have sets or costumes or you don't even have your face. So when you get to work with your other actors and be able to work off of each other, they always say acting is reacting. So to me believe me, I will sit in that windowless room by myself. but yeah, I love to work with my other actors. It's so great.
And on a similar note, were you a gamer before actually getting into voicing these characters? And what was your favorite one?
I was a terrible video game. Like, I'm really bad at video games. But my Frogger and Miss Pac-Man are about my speed.
They're classics.
But I tried. I'm more of a board gamer.
Right. What's your go-to?
Either Settlers of Catan or Ticket to Ride.
Okay. Deep cuts, I like it.
Oh yeah, no, we get cuts. We just played at Thanksgiving.
Are these the kinds of games
train game
you're willing to lose friends over?
I mean, just like a couple little feuds in the family, I guess.
I love that.
Don't put the robber on my stuff.
I love that. And, kind of in closing, you've grown with this character over the games, over the films. What does Tails mean to you as a character, and how has that evolved over the years in your trails?
Gosh, he is so dear to me. He's got such a special place in my heart. I'm so lucky to have, been gifted the honor of voicing him for 10 years now. He's just so much grown on me. His loyalty, his earnestness, he's so smart, and he lays it all out there. Even though when he's nervous, there's nothing to hide with him. Here I am, and I feel like I have some of that too. And we've sort of, we have the symbiotic thing now. He's just a little part of me.
I love that so much, and you bring such an earnest performance to Tails.
Thank you.
It's one of those things. 10 years now, I can't imagine somebody else doing the voice.
Oh my gosh! So, thank you.
Congratulations on the film. You did an awesome job, and it's a great film. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Eli Johnson with POCculture.com, and I'm here with
Alyla Browne.
And you are maybe the heart and soul of the film in a certain sense. And you have a really, really good list of films under your belt right now. And we got to get into that before we even jump into some of the new stuff. What do you look for in these kinds of films? You had a great run with Furiosa, now you're diving into the Sonic universe. What do you look for in scripts? How do you know when you find a winner?
I think that with really passionate film creators and filmmakers, I think that you always know it's good when someone's so passionate and so devoted to their story and have spent so long on it and have been on this beautiful journey. And I think with people that are very close to their emotions, they create very beautiful emotional stories. So I think that I knew when Sonic said that they wanted me on their team, which is incredible. It was a beautiful moment. I should never turn it down ever, and it's really special to be a part of this. It's really special.
And I love that you touched on that, because that was my next question.
Yeah.
Were you an avid gamer before this? Were you familiar with the Sonic series? And which one is your favorite, if so?
100%. I've just recently played Sonic Generations, which I got early access for.
Yeah.
So it was really, really fun, and I loved it. And my Nintendo is back at home, but I do have one. And I am a gamer before Sonic, and I always had watched the previous two films, and I loved them. So the fact that I'm in this one, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But even if I wasn't in it, I'd still really want to go watch it. So you guys, go watch it, get your tickets. But I'm excited to see it tonight.
Absolutely, and it looks kind of like you have a penchant for like more fantasy and kind of sci-fi films. As an actor, as you're growing into the roles and the things that you kind of want to create, what are some of the roles and styles that you would like to kind of approach? Maybe more drama, more comedy, things like that. What are you looking for?
Definitely, I think that I'd love to go into the darker dramas, because I love really dark material, and I also love this material too. And I'd love to make a post-apocalyptic film sometime in my future, because I was in Furiosa, which is the ultimate post-apocalyptic film, but I love that genre, like the Hunger Games and stuff like that. I find it really raw and gritty, and I find that really interesting to kind of, I don't know, I just find it really interesting to explore.
Now, if you were in a world like Furiosa, do you feel like you would be more of a Furiosa, or would you be more like Maria from Sonic?
I think I'd probably be more of a Furiosa.
Okay.
I like to imagine, but I have a farm, a Central Coast property in Sydney, back in Australia, and I always run around the farm with my sisters, and we have like these massive zip lines. They're 100 meters. I don't know what that is in feet, but they're really long and they're really fun, and I kind of go wild on the farm. I'm not as Maria, or I'm not as princessy over back in Australia, but I have heaps of fun over there. I also like to go go-karting, which is like, we have this little buggy on the farm, we go around.
I love that, that's so cool. Well, you did an awesome job in the film as Maria. You really put a lot of soul into the film, and you really helped Shadow's backstory really come alive. Congratulations on the film, and you did such a great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.